Zakafet's YouTube, let's make some coconut turnovers. So in my bowl, I've got some plain flour and I'm just going in with a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, some yeast, some cinnamon powder, and some cold butter. And you just want to break the butter into the dough. So over here I have a cup of lukewarm water and I'm just going in with a little bit of yellow food coloring and mixing it up into the water. This is optional, you don't have to do this, but this is just something I like to do, okay? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put that water into my flour. You wanna get a nice little dough, nothing too soft but not too firm either, sort of like in between, and all you wanna do is to just work your fingers into that dough. Don't add all of the water at once because listen, it's gonna make a mushy mess and you don't want that. So I suggest adding the water gradually until you have that nice dough, okay? So now that my flour is nicely combined, I am just working the dough for about 5 minutes because you want the dough to get a bit soft and stretchy. And listen, if you want, you can even put a timer on your phone for 5 minutes. That way you don't need it for too long, okay? So now I'm just covering up my dough for about 20 minutes. And after the 20 minutes is up, we're gonna section it off into some equal pieces, okay? So I'm just going in with my knife and I'm just cutting the dough in half and half again and half again and half again. Does that make sense? You'll see anyway. Then you just want to roll these section pieces into nice dough balls, and all you need to do is to just pinch off the sides and just bring it in together to form a nice dough ball, sort of like what you see me doing. Some people do this differently, but I find this to be one of the easiest ways to get a nice dough ball. So over here I have my coconut filling mixture, and this is so easy to make. This is one grated coconut that I just boiled in a cup of water and some sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Very easy to make, but if you want a recipe on how I make the filling, feel free to let me know in the comments and I can have that up in a separate video for you guys. So all I'm doing is just opening out one of my dough balls. Very easy actually. You just want to roll it till it's nice and thin in as close to a circle shape as possible. This may not be possible, but hey, just try your best all the same. So now that my dough is nicely rolled out, I'm just going in with a heaping spoonful of my coconut filling and I'm placing it to the center of my rolled out dough. You don't want to put too much because hey, it's just gonna burst open if you do that, okay? I'm using my fingers and just pressing down the sides of my dough before going in with a fork to make this nice little fork design, which also acts as a seal for your turnovers. Very, very easy actually. And St. Lucians love this little fork design. We love it in our dal. We love it in the turnover. It's insane. So now I'm just pressing it just to evenly distribute everything before going in with another spoonful of my coconut filling and repeating the same process. Very easy to do actually. Very, very easy. All done. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna use a brush and use some of the liquid from the coconut filling and just brush it onto my turnovers. You don't have to do this, and this is not traditionally done. You can use just an egg wash if you want, or you can just bake it as is. This is just something that I like to do because I find it makes the top of the turnover nice and sticky when it's all baked, and I really, really like that. So into my preheated 200-degree oven for 20 minutes, and wow, all done. Guys, look at how amazing it looks. So gorgeous, and these are my absolute favorites. Now I am aware that this is called different names all over the Caribbean, but hey, we call it turnovers in St. Lucia, but my mom is half Antiguan and she calls it coconut tarts. Let me know in the comments. Look at how amazing this looks. Guys, literally one bite will take you straight right back to your childhood. So yes, my darlings, this is my version of the St. Lucian turnovers. I hope you enjoy the recipe. Guys, so easy to make. I hope you love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching. It's a pleasure having you here. Thank you for 160,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. See you again in my next one, and bye-bye.